Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I found a very interesting website talking about Japanese. It's called the Japanese Slang 101, 13 cool words. So since I've been talking about Japanese and English, they're both languages completely different. There are so many people struggle learning English if you're Japanese, and there's so many people struggle learning Japanese if you're English. I mean, those who speak English. And one of the biggest differences between Japanese and English is grammar, because grammar is completely opposite. In Japanese, you put the verb at the end. In English, you put the verb at first. Language system is completely different. Pronunciation and the root of where they come from, completely different as well. My first language is Japanese, and I had a chance to study in Hawaii, and I lived in Australia for 2 years. So I just got a little bit of an idea of how you can study language. Basically, the fastest way to learn the language that you want to learn is to immerse yourself. If you are studying Japanese, think everything in Japanese instead of translating from English. Don't translate straight from English. What the word means could be different, and the way that you use the word could be different from English as well. If you really want to be able to speak Japanese, that's the fastest way. You can actually say this to any type of languages. And the words that I'm going to tell you from now is, it's useful. I promise it's useful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to review this 13 cool words that are actually really useful or not. And if that's useful, I'm going to tell you how to use it. When learning Japanese, you'll come to a point when you want to learn Japanese slang. It's common to learn very polite phrases and sentence structure at first. However, after coming to Japan, you might realize that the way people talk to each other is almost always completely different than that. While it is important to know polite Japanese, it's always good to know colloquial Japanese as well. With the following Japanese slang words, you'll be on your way to talking natural Japanese in no time. That's a very persuasive. Alright, let's see one by one. First word is cho. It means super. Yes, in my opinion, I think you use this word a lot. I say this word when I trying to describe put the emphasis in something that extreme, super. So you say cho tanoshii. Tanoshii means fun. That's our first word. And if you look at this girl, she's enjoying the food. She's eating sushi. Oh man, I miss sushi. Next word is mecha. Oh, you know what? I use this word a lot. When I was in Japan, I used this word so many times. What it translates here is seriously, but actually the meaning of mecha is kind of close to cho. So mecha tanoshii, it's super fun. It's kind of more next level of fun. Next word is hampanai, insane. This is very useful as well. This word is almost like a slang as well. You say hampanai when something crazy things happened. So for example, sushi hampanai, which means the sushi is insanely delicious. You sometimes take it as a negative way, but actually it's opposite. It's kind of like a bad. When something you see a cool thing, you say, oh, that's sick. You're just basically saying that, oh, that's crazy. It's extremely good. It's amazing. That's basically what the hampanai means. All right, the next word is majide, for real, literally. All right, guys, this word is literally, like I said, literally, majide. You use it every single day. I used to use it 10 times a day. If your friend something did crazy, you can't believe it, and you say majide, or you can put majide before the word. Majide umai. This food is tasty for real. This is good for real. And next word is yabai. Yabai is a word that can be perceived as negative or positive. It's basically based on the way you say it. Just like a word hampanai, it depends on how you say it, the meaning changes. So yabai is cool in Japanese. And next word is mukatsuku, means irritating. This word is very useful as well. So I can say, my English is not perfect, and then when you sometimes makes fun of my accent, or when I couldn't distinguish I and L differences, in that situation I can say mukatsuku. And next word is uzai, which means annoying. Annoying. Uzai, annoying. Yep, this word is definitely useful as well. But if you say this word in the wrong way, you sometimes it's a little bit rude. You shouldn't say this word to someone who you're not familiar with. The only time you can say usai is when you're talking to your friends who can understand your joke. Most of the time, I don't usually say this to someone because sometimes it brings fighting. It's not a good idea. And oh my gosh, there are so many rude words, but the next word is kimoi, which means gross or ew. Ew. This word is very useful as well. Like, I think I've heard of this word millions of times. So when you see something that is very disgusting, gross, ooh, kimoi. Alright, the next word is dasai. Dasai means ugly or lame or old-fashioned. Yeah, this one is also useful. Almost everything here is actually useful. You also use this word when you see someone who doesn't look good. Clothes you're wearing don't look good and not suit on you. You can say dasai. Alright, the next word is bimyo. It's questionable. And yes, this is useful as well. So I would say there's probably no like direct translation in English. It just means questionable. So for example, like if you go to the store and trying to get a new clothes, you found a clothes and try that on and then you see that yourself and on the mirror you say that bimyo, これちょっと微妙. Like bimyo means questionable. Like it's probably not for me. It's yes or no. When it's something that yes or no situation, you can say bimyo. The next word is gachi. Totally seriously for real. And yes, it's very useful. So for example, if you eat something that is super delicious, you can say gachi de umai. Like gachi means seriously, so gachi de umai, which means seriously delicious. Delicious! Alright, next word is sore or sorena. Well, this word, this one's personally, I don't really use it. I've heard of quite a few people saying this. Sorena or sore means exactly. That's what I was gonna say. When having a conversation with good friends, you had a moment when you agree with them. And then you say, oh, sore. Sore actually means that. And the last word is ukeru. Hilarious. I've used this word so many times and I heard it so many times. When someone said something is funny, you can say, sore ukeru. I actually didn't expect that there are so many words that are actually useful. In my personal opinion, that these words are very useful and I used to use a lot in Japan as well. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. And if you think it's useful, please subscribe. Stay Skucks. Enjoy your day. Peace.